from Venus, men from Mars. Well, you know, that's the saying, and it's meant to sort of point out the differences between men and women. Some people these days would have you believe there isn't any. But, well, you know, but we're going to stick with the science. You see, it's been scientifically proven that the human brain is, if you like, a series of small boxes. And we open these boxes for different things, you see. When we're doing one thing, we open one box. We're doing another, we open another one. And that's how it works. But the difference is, us men are only capable of opening one box at a time.
Here, here.
Whereas the ladies, they can open several. So they're very good at multitasking. But hang on. Us men have got an extra box, one the ladies haven't got. It's called a nothing box. Yeah. And this is the box you use when you're doing nothing. Don't confuse it with the one like when you're fishing or watching football on the telly. No, this is when you're doing absolutely nothing. And how often have you heard it said, lads, how can you sit around all day doing nothing? Well, it's simple if you've got a nothing box in it, you know. But anyway, I've got to be careful here, I'll go into trouble this time. You see, the fact that the ladies can open all these boxes up and multitask is great, but it means they're incapable of anything that takes exact concentration. You see, such as Morris dancing. I'll tell you what, I said that in Bridge North, and two ex-female Morris dancers attacked me with a walking stick. Yeah, but there's people who believe that ladies are incapable of Morris dancing. It's a very big thing in the folk scene. Now, I know what you're thinking, he's rabbiting up there, he ain't got a clue what he's talking about. But I have got experience in Morris dancing. Now,
have you got your bells on?
Sorry?
Have you got your bells?
No, I haven't, we'll come to that later. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, experience. You see, experience is something you gain when you're looking for something else. But not today. You can actually buy an experience. You know, if you want to fly an aeroplane, you know, your loved ones can buy you this for your birthday, and then you can take to the skies and become an aviator. You know, you can drive a Formula 1 car around a track, you know, or jump from an aeroplane, or fly in a hot air balloon. You know, it's limitless. Well, my family bought me a Morris experience. Alright, it was the cheapest one on the list. But it's the thought that counts, isn't it? Anyway, I had to go to a place called Miskin in South Wales for this. Now, I didn't get off to a very good start because, well, due to a navigational error on my part, I ended up a bit late. When I got there, they were just about to start, and they weren't very happy with me. They said, come on, so they supplied the equipment, i.e. the wire tanking, right?
Two.
Now you might think a wire tank is a wire tanky, but not when it comes to
one ain't.
No, it has to be exactly the right size, and the material it's made from has to be the right weight, because unless it is, you know, it doesn't matter how good the wrist action is, Is that right? Also, they supplied me with a stick. If you could call it a stick. It wasn't as thick as my little finger. Well, I was a bit disappointed, I've got to say, because I looked round and all the rest of them have got, well, manly sticks, you know, good solid sticks. So, now, the sticks are supplied by the stick man, would you believe? You think I'm making this up? But no. You have a look at the Morris dancers when next time you're down at Upton. There's always a stick man. And he's either got a kit bag or a little trolley and he carries all the sticks in. When you get to the site, they hand all the sticks out. When you're finished, he takes all the sticks back, because you can't have gangs of blokes walking around the street with sticks, can you? Anyway, I didn't like it, so I complained. I did actually ask you about the bells, but the bells, you can only wear them when you're fully qualified. It's a bit like a black belt in karate, you know what I mean? But anyway, back to the stick. I complained about my stick. I said I thought it would be puny. Well, the stick man said it conformed to British standards 8356. Well, I couldn't really question that. So yeah, but you know, I don't like it. He ain't thinking of, could I have a better stick? He said, no, it's the last one. It's your own fault for being late. So there I was, a stick. And, well, we're all in the line there, and you're facing this bloke who, I suppose you could call him your partner. And there I am with my hanky and my little puny stick. Now this bloke's got, well, a real proper good thick stick, you know. When I looked at him, and his eyes are all glazed, and he got like a loony smile on his face. And I thought, oh dear. Well, you know, you nod to him. I nodded. Nothing, he just glared at me. So, anyway, the music starts. Now you do 8 steps, round in a circle, back to where you finish. And then, you're supposed to touch sticks. Well, this guy come round with his, and he's, you know, anyway, off we go again, round in the circle, we get back, and he's here again, his glazed eyes and his silly smile. And I thought, you know, I've got to do something about this, he's going to do an injury. So this time, I missed a few of the steps out, I got round quick, I got back quick. When he came, I imagined there was a big fly right on his forehead there. And I swatted it, good and sharp, with a good flick of the wrist. Well, he stopped dead. And I thought, what's he going to do? But his eyes cleared. And he looked at me. We nodded. And off we went. Well, at the end of the dance, the main guy, he pulled me out. And he says, I was guilty of conduct unbecoming a Morris dancer. I mean, can you believe it? Have you seen them drunken so-and-sos going down the road in Upton? I mean, how can I be guilty of anything like that? Anyway, he says, that's it, your experience is over. No bells. They kicked me out. No bells, no. The stick man took my stick off me. I've still got the hanky.